Hey guys, what's up? So this video is a little bit more of a seriously, yeah, okay. This is a more of a, not really serious, but kind of another informational kind of video. I'm sorry, I know I have a bunch of them on my channel. I have a lot of advice. This is another advice video, not an informational slash advice, whatever. Advice video. I'm sorry, but I just really have a lot of advice, and I'm very good at giving advice to people. Sometimes I'm not the best, but I try, and I'm like gonna try this video because I just really wanted to help out some people. So a girl in my school named Olivia, who has a YouTube channel. I'll link it down below. Wow, random finger pointing. Like what? I'll link it down below. But anyway, she has a crush on this guy in my school, and he ended up not liking her back. But we girls get obsessed with things. So when a guy says no, that's yes to us, and then we crush on them for hours and days, and I'm telling you, it pisses me off because then girls come up to me, or like not girls, but friends of mine are like, oh my god, this guy, like Josh, oh my god, I love Josh. I'm like, he already said no to you. Like, why are you still obsessing over him? Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, this actually goes to two people, but like, it bothers me. I'm like, you know what? Tell yourself that he's not even worth you. He already said no, and if he comes back for you, guess what? Fuck it, because he already said no, and he lost you. Oh well, cry your stupid tears, dick. I don't care. And I'm like, I'm trying to help out, but I really don't know how to say this without being really annoying and mean in this video. But I don't want to offend people. That's the thing. Like, I'm kind of like trying to keep it low key, but I end up yelling in the whole video. Like the other one I filmed, I yelled in the whole freaking video, and I was kind of rude. So I kind of wanted to refilm it. You guys aren't supposed to know that. I'm a great YouTuber. I tell you what happens behind the scenes in every video. Anyway, you know, if you get obsessed over a guy, go figure. But guess what? He's not worth you if he said no. If he comes back for you and goes, actually, I really like her. Like, she's actually really hot. I don't know why I said no. He already said no. He's not worth your time, and you're not worth, you're not. What? It is not worth wasting all your time just staring off into space when you're sitting in your room and you have other things to do. You have other places to go. What happens if because he said no and then one day you're like, I wish I had my boyfriend. I went to bed at 1 a.m. this morning. What? If this video is crappy, I'm sorry. I went to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning for school, and I had school today. Like, help. And I'm off of school now for like 10 days, but guys, I'm telling you, the next couple videos are gonna be something. Anyway, if he goes and he's like, you know what? Let's be friends. You know, I actually really like her. You know what? He dumped you because he didn't like you. You are not. Don't even like sit in your room and waste your whole life just being like, oh my god, Josh. Oh my god, we would be the perfect couple. I need to ask him. No. Okay, yes, in my dating advice video, I said girls can take control, but it's from my dating life to yours. I'm not saying that's perfect. I'm not saying every guy likes that. I did that because I was strong enough to do that. He could have said no, but he thought I was hot. So, you know what, Ethan? I love you. So shout out to Ethan. But I really like, I'm not saying that girls can do that with every guy. Not every guy likes that. And maybe I did tell some people to do that, but you can't go right into friend zone because then you're in the, like, bad area. But you gotta get to know him. And if you see that he doesn't like that girls ask him out, you know what? I didn't know that about Ethan, but he never had a girlfriend. I say that word, help. But like, I don't even know what I was saying. If they've had a girlfriend and they asked her out, if you know he's dating someone or he was, do not ask him out, ladies. Do not. That is not your job. You do not do that. You have to see if he's single. If he's single and he's been single, go figure. But if he seems like a more controlling man or has had a girlfriend before, and you can try to get to the bottom of his relationship but not fully, just see like how the beginning of it went. If he'll tell you, most guys won't. Oh crap, sorry. He's like, yeah, she was really controlling. Don't even go to the part where you're like, oh, okay, cool. Controlling, perfect, I'm gonna go at it. No, he doesn't like controlling. There are guys who don't care, and there are guys who care. My boyfriend, he's a little bit of a mix. Not really. I don't really know. He lets me do stuff, but he wants to take control sometimes. Some guys want to take the full step into the whole relationship. Some guys don't even want to do anything with the relationship. And you gotta realize if they want to control, because if they don't, then go figure. But if they're bothered by people control, so if say you're having a conversation and he's like, oh yeah, I don't like when girls are controlling, that is your step to say, okay, I can't ask him out. I have to wait and hope. I have to hope. Like, don't even be like, okay, But if he's like, you know what, like, girls, I feel like they're cool, but, like, some of them are just, like, too hot, and some of them are too crazy, and some of them are just, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of girls, but I don't know. But anyway, like, I'm saying that we girls cannot always take control. We girls cannot, like, now I'm going to control advice, but anyway, it bothers me because I get it. You're obsessed with One Direction and Summer Seconds. Oh my god. This is my mind when I'm drinking chocolate milk to stay awake, guys. Okay? No, you're not gonna marry Harry Styles. You're not gonna marry a guy from 5 Seconds of Summer. You're not. You can't. Like, I'm dead serious. You can't. And I know all the girls out there who are watching this are now mad at me, but I get so annoyed with those girls who are fanboying and fanboying? I'm telling you, I can't speak today. Who are fangirling over One Direction and want to have a boyfriend and want them to marry this person. This girl in my school, who is in my social studies class, calls herself, her first name, Styles. You're not marrying him. I don't care what you say. He's like 20-something years old and you're 13? What? I've learned this from past experience. No, I wasn't obsessed with the band. I don't really want to tell you because it's not your business. But anyway, I just kind of did something and it, not like, I need it. Time. You're not gonna marry Harry Styles. I'm sorry to break your heart. All of these people who are watching and now hate me and are gonna give this video a dislike. You're not marrying him. I don't care if you're like, oh my god, he's the bae. I'm gonna shoot you. Because he is not your bae. He is not your friend. He doesn't even know you. I don't care. He is not your boyfriend. He's not gonna marry you. You guys aren't gonna make children. He is 20 and you're 13. That's not a relationship. That is just stupidity. And even with guys in your own grade, yeah, he doesn't like you. Get over it. Like, I'm sorry to be rude, but it's not even fun. It's legit. Like, it's kind of like you're fanboying over it. I'm really sorry. Fangirling over this freaking crush you have. I understand, but he said no. You are not gonna marry him. You are not. Okay? Go on with your life. I get it. It's difficult. It's not easy, and I totally understand. It's not easy, but just tell yourself in the head, he's not worth my time. Okay? If he comes back to fetch you a pail of water and comes back and says, you know what, I actually really like you, guess what? He lost his chance. So guess what? Dump him. I don't care if you're mad and you feel heartbroken and now your heart hurts. Oh my god. I've had to do this and it was hard. I've got stumped by so many guys, even if I've liked them. Some of them even bullied me. Okay? A guy bullied me. He ended up setting me up and said boyfriend/girlfriend. I answered him yes. And then guess what? I walk in the library the next day. He goes, oh yeah, that was a whole joke and his friends are all with him. What the heck? That's a setup. He could be setting you up and all this stuff. Do not trust him. Okay? I don't care. If he asks you, go figure. But you have to make sure he's a trustworthy person. I knew Ethan was trustworthy, and maybe you're like, Abby, you really didn't. You met him on Instagram. What we kind of did. I could just tell, okay? There are guys you can tell they're trustworthy where you kind of have to be worried because, I don't know, okay? You just have to be careful. And I'm telling you, this is legit kind of like the same thing as fangirling over a freaking celebrity, but it's not a celebrity. You can't, I don't care if you see him every day. I don't care if he's in your math class. Guess what? You go home and you have a poster of Harry Styles on your wall. You see him every night. Like, I don't care. Okay? I'm telling you right now, he is not yours and do not go after him. I don't care what other people say. Yeah, you can do it. They're wrong. You do not go after someone who already said no to you. You have to tell yourself, he is not worth my time. He's BS. Okay? Tell you whatever to get bad thoughts in your head. And I know this is a bad thing for people who love having good thoughts. And I'm not trying to like break your good happiness land. But sometimes you have to realize that you are not going to be the always happiest man. I don't like being mad, but when I'm annoyed about this kind of stuff, it bothers me. And that's why I'm yelling in this video practically. I'm not really yelling, but I'm just getting annoyed. Because girls fangirl over everything. And I'm saying, boys in your own glory, it's the same thing as fangirling over a celebrity. Just, you're not, okay? I don't care if right now you're watching this and you're obsessed with Harry Styles. Guess what? He's not yours. I think he has a girlfriend. I could be totally wrong. I'm not even up to date with this shit. Because I don't care. Because, guess what? Maybe their music's good because I do like some of their songs. But I'm not over there like, oh my god, he sounds so good. Like, I need to marry him. No, you don't say that. You are not going to marry a 20-year-old. I don't care. Even if you find a boyfriend, do not say to yourself, I'm gonna marry this man. Some boys are so fickle and such dick. They're so fickle about everything. And I'm telling you right now, there's a guy who is my friend who's so fickle about girls. He is from girl to girl to girl to girl with crushes. It bothers me to no end, and I kind of want to shoot myself some days. But I'm telling you right now that it's not okay to go from guy to guy to guy to guy. Just, if you don't get one, just leave it. Just be single. And I don't care if you don't like being single, honey. Single has to be a good thing because some guys are just not worth your time. And you should be happy that you're single. I'm really sorry if this video was long, and I'm just really sorry. I'm just annoyed, and I need to end it now before I end up swearing a lot. And I'm trying to swear if you couldn't. I'm trying not to swear. I'm really sorry. I'm going to end this video here, but I'm telling you, it's comparing yourself to a freaking fangirl over a celebrity. You're not going to marry him. He's not yours. Thank you guys for watching, and this is just some of my advice. This will go up someday. Bye.